How to make any boring conversation flirty. First, I want to jump into the pitfalls I see most of you guys making. Probably 95% of the guys I coach also. You're stuck in that boring, logical, platonic, predictable type of conversation. Okay? The conversation you have with your boss, the conversation you have with your parents, right? It's so boring and predictable. It probably goes something like this, especially with a girl at the bar. Hey, what's your name? Who you here with? Where are you from? What's your age? Guarantee you that you have this problem of talking to girls at the bar or at the coffee shop or at the gym, and the conversation goes literally nowhere. It goes nowhere. It falls on its face within 2 or 3 minutes. It's because you lack to actually provoke emotion and be interesting and non predictable in your conversations. I'm going to give you guys a huge, huge gem of advice right here, and you're not going to hear this anywhere else. It's not about what you're saying, okay? Most coaches will say, you got to say this line, you got to do this, you got to do that. It's not about what you say. It's about how the things you say make that girl feel, okay? Really internalize that saying. The next time you're talking to a cute girl, attractive girl, anywhere you are, analyze how are the things I'm saying making her feel? Is she bored? Is she uncomfortable? Right? Is she losing interest in the first few minutes? That's how you know you need to change things up. If you're doing it right, she should be giving you her full undivided attention, excited, right? Laughing, having a good time, asking questions back. That's how you know you're doing something right. But really analyze her body language. Analyze how much she's investing in the conversation. How are the things you're saying make that girl feel? If you could really truly become a master at analyzing that, you will never have a problem with women again. I promise you that. I'm going to give you two very, very interesting, easy ways to add some flirting into your game. Because most of you guys are stuck in that platonic conversation. Predictable, boring, right? The same conversation the girl you're talking to has heard 100 times. Women can't choose every guy, right? Women can't choose every guy at the bar, at the coffee shop, at the gym that they talk to. They literally cannot biologically. So, what can they do to differentiate who they want to give a chance, who they want to invest in? There's two things, it's how you look in the beginning and your conversation skills, right? What else does she have to go off of? A lot of guys don't realize this, but having really high level conversation skills is a huge, huge sign of being a high value guy. If you could flirt with her, make her intrigued, right? She's thinking that you can probably do that with other girls as well because you can. Because you can. Those are the two things she has to go off of right in the beginning of the conversation. So it's important to get these things down pat. So first flirty tip I want to give you guys is called fake answer, real answer. So when she asks you something, right, she can say, "Oh, what do you do for work?" You can be like, "Fucking fly rockets, babe," right? Fake answer and then give her the real one. Easy way to make it a little more fun, a little more challenging for her. No woman just wants to hear the real thing right away, right? Now, obviously, you're not going to do this every single time. You're not going to be a weirdo about it. But think about how much better that sounds when she goes, "Hey, what do you do for work?" "Oh, I just stock shelves," right? Boring, boring. Same answer every other guy is giving her. "I just work construction." Same answer every other guy is giving her. Change it up. This gives you a perfect way to be unpredictable, to inject a little bit of fun into the conversation, right? To make her feel something, okay? Think about it like a straight line. That little fun little thing you did, it just jumped it up a little bit, right? That's what it did. Guys, if you're having trouble with flirting, getting dates, retaining your relationships, meeting women on a consistent basis, book a free call in the description below. Guys, now I want to hop on to number 2. And this is my favorite thing to do with all women, okay? I call it having the king frame, right? Being the actual prize. and how you can add this into your conversations and make it more interesting for her. One thing I want to tell you guys is women want to be with guys they perceive on the same level as them or higher. Okay? That's 100% true. No woman wants to be with a guy, sleep with a guy that she deems below him. And that's just the reality of the game. So, how can you use this king frame to interject more fun, more flirtiness into your conversations? I'll give you two very quick examples. It's about being the prize. Okay? So, when you ask a girl in the conversation, you can say, "Hey, where are you from?" Right? Maybe you guys are in a small bar in Texas and she's visiting from out of town. She goes, "Oh, I'm from Las Vegas." This is what I want you to say. Okay? "Damn, you came all the way out here to meet me?" Right? Her chasing you, her meeting you, right? Her impressing you, her making moves on you. Think about how different that is if I just say, "Oh, cool, I love Las Vegas. Vegas is such a fun city. I go there all the time." Now I'm qualifying to her, right? Now I'm trying to find things in common with her. Think about how different those two things are. Adopt the king frame, guys. Okay, and there's so many ways to do this. I'm going to give you guys another quick example of how to do it. So whatever she's wearing, she could be wearing a dress, some kind of cool shirt or cool shoes or whatever, right? Let's just say she's wearing a red dress. I like to go to the girl and I'll be like, "Yo, how'd you know red was my favorite color?" Right? She's wearing that to impress you. Okay? She's wearing that to impress you. Right? Instead of you saying, "Oh my God, I love red. Oh my God, I love red. I love everything you're wearing." Think about how different that is. Okay? Her impressing you. Girls want guys that are a challenge. Girls want guys that are on the same level or higher than them. That's how you can inject that into your flirty game. Okay? Stop with that boring, logical, platonic talk. It doesn't work. That's why your conversations are falling flat in the first 2 or 3 minutes and you have to approach 50, 60 girls a night because you're not flirting correctly. You're not hooking her. You're not making her interested. Okay? Add those two things into your game, and I promise you're going to see a difference. Guys, if you watch this long, book a call down below. Let's talk about how to fix your flirting, your approach anxiety, and get you more dates and more girls.